Welcome, music lovers and conversationalists. Thank you so much for being here today. Today, I'm excited to finally throw my hat into the ring for another thread or challenge, if you will. And this one is for Steve over at A is for Alice, B is for Bob. I've so wanted to call him by his last channel name, but I'm working on calling him by his new channel name, and it'll slowly but surely stick in the old noggin here someday. But today or about a week ago, he posted a video with a challenge, and I'm sure a lot of you already seen it. And it is for pick five of your five favorite bands and eliminate or choose which one is the most disposable member of your five favorite bands. So one member from each band. And I have 5 albums here, and today I am excited to share with you what my picks are. And without any further delay, the first one, and this is a tough one because I do prefer original lineup members for the most part for bands, but and lately I've been gravitating from one of the original members of this first band to a different band member, and it's just the current state of mind, I guess, for me in terms of who I like better in this band. So first up, we have my favorite record from Black Sabbath, and it's Volume 4. And this is, I can't believe I'm saying this, but of all the members in this band, and the original lineup is so solid and strong. And I know Steve said that the one person who was made for Black Sabbath was Ozzy, and I agree with him 100%. But lately, I've been leaning towards Ronnie James Dio for vocalist, and I have to say that right now, as things stand, I'm going to eliminate Ozzy and go with Ronnie James Dio. And who knows, maybe down the road, I will be switching back to saying Ozzy is my favorite singer for Black Sabbath once again. The next one here is from my all-time favorite British band, and if you haven't figured that out by watching my videos, then you already know that it's The Who, and there's the 4 of them on the front cover of the Odds and Sods here. And this is the Record Store Day release. I couldn't think of what I wanted to say for a minute, and it's only Monday, so this is going to be a fun week. I can't see the date on here, but it was a couple of years back that I got a copy of it. And again, an amazing band. The original lineup was one of the best live bands of all time, I think. And, you know, you had so many amazing, talented musicians in there. I don't see how you could get rid of, well, there's 3, obviously, that I don't think you can get rid of, but the one for The Who that I am going to pick for the elimination round, or the Thunderdome, if you will, is John Entwistle. As much as I love him on bass and what he contributed to The Who, I just see the other 3 as ones that you have to have in that band no matter what. And so sorry, John, you're out the door. Next up, we have another favorite of mine. This is number 3 in the lot. And if you haven't picked up on the theme, it's my 5 favorite British artists of all time for rock and roll. And we have Led Zeppelin. And again, this is another tough one. And the only one that I can think of that really didn't do anything for me in terms of the band members is John Paul Jones. So sorry, John, as much as you're respected, and I appreciate what you've done for the music world and hard rock and whatnot. you're joining Ozzy and the other John over there in the lobby as you're waiting to get your coat to be ushered out the door. So next we have one that's this was the first band that came to mind when I was thinking of the 5 favorite bands in terms of British rock and blues rock, and you're all probably familiar with them, and at least I hope you are. And this is John Mayall and the Blues Breakers. And this one was really simple, and I know it's going to be a shock to you guys because I've never shown any of his work on here, and I'm not really a fan of his, although I appreciate his style of playing. I just have never really gravitated towards him. So, you know, I'm not going to eliminate the man who the band is named after in terms of John Mayall, but I'm going to have to pick Eric Clapton. For me, the one who stood out the most in terms of all the guitarists in the Blues Breakers was Walter Trout, and he's still my favorite. So, Eric, the door is over that way, and you can join the rest of your buddies over there. And last but not least, this one may be a little bit of a morbid pick, if you will, and I hope it's not. But this last pick is from, again, one of the great British bands who was heavily influenced by the blues, and it's none other than the Rolling Stones. And I picked this album because it's one of my favorite, not just early Stones bands, but one of my favorites in general. Again, an extremely talented original lineup, and you know, Keith and Mick and whatnot. But for me, Brian Jones never really did anything. For me at least, and he's even though he's already checked out, and it's time for him to be put on my elimination list. I do appreciate, again, what he did for this band, and but that again, it's just he was not one of my favorite original members. So, Brian, there you go. So those are my 5 picks, if you will, for the most disposable members of my 5 favorite bands. If you haven't jumped on the thread/challenge, or as I sometimes have called them, Thrallenge, please do so, and sub to Steve's channel. He's a great guy, one of the best in the VC. He's the nucleus, if you will, of the VC, and if we were to do a 6 degrees of Kevin Bacon, 6 degrees of Steve at All the World's a Stage, or as I should say, at A is for Alice, B is for Bob. You know, I caught myself there a little too late, but I think we could all find our way connected back to Steve somehow. So jump on that thread and support a great guy in the VC. And once again, A is for Alice, B is for Bob. I'll leave a link in the channel for you all to check out this video that he posted about, like I said, about a week ago. And hope everyone's having a great start to their week. Thank you so much for taking a few minutes out of your day to watch this channel and this video. There are so many great channels in the VC, and so many great videos. And for whatever reason, you chose to click on yet another subpar video. So thank you so much, and I will talk to you all soon. Take care. Bye-bye.